The Milwaukee County case of Asher Bigelow versus Olivia Horn and Alex Horn continues on. Fuck me. The case was not dismissed in the pleadings phase of the case. I literally could not believe it when Reed told us. I asked how this was even possible. I mean, here is a guy that is basically a male homewrecker, and he is fucking suing me, and it wasn't thrown out? In what fucking world is he the victim here? I have never been so angry in my life. Reed says that the only thing he can think is going through that judge's mind, is he is about to hear a case that has no precedents. Precedents are everything in the legal world, and when something new comes up it's kind of a big deal for judges and lawyers. Reed said since we brought this case to him he has been doing some research and he literally cannot find anything like it out there. He says if it's been brought before other judges they must have thrown it out. I asked, isn't that a precedent then? He explained, no, it's not officially a ruling. Those cases could have been thrown out for any number of reasons, like improperly filed paperwork. This case has all the T's crossed and the I's dotted. This is the kind of case that law school classes will study when they talk about frivolous or not. I am really trying not to take this out on Olivia. I can understand why she started the affair in the first place, and I made my peace with it a long time ago, but this has me so stressed out. I do not want to be known publicly for this. If this gets out I do not know what I will do. We entered into the discovery phase of the case. I guess I should have been looking at Olivia's messages with him that last year, and probably should have gone through them after everything came out. There are numerous times in which "I love you" was exchanged, way more by him, but she did message him that a few times. There are times in which he point-blank asks her when she is going to leave me, and she always responds with, soon. She tells him she wants to be with him, just the timing is wrong. As soon as she gets enough of her own money saved up, all the old excuses cheaters who have no plan to leave their spouse use. It's literally bad dialogue out of an old rom-dram. I asked if she meant any of this and she said, no, not any of it. After we began to work on our marriage I never thought of leaving you, I just told him what he wanted to hear. I asked her, really? How could you do that? She told me, he was just my drug of choice, and I wasn't done using yet. I told her if she gets asked in court do not repeat that sentence. I believe her. I think she just liked what this guy provided and didn't want to give it up. But fuck if this hasn't put us in a bad spot. She is also on administrative leave pending an investigation. Her boss got subpoenaed for a deposition as he is one of the higher-ups, and Asher is claiming that Olivia used her position as his secretary to influence against Asher. It is such a mess. On top of that I am stated as being complicit in her efforts to undermine his career and damage his mental state. Apparently he's citing the fact that I knew about the affair the whole time as me being in on it, and encouraged her to lead him on and waste years of his life. The fucker recorded both her closure phone call and our talk outside of my house. I am so paranoid about the local media jumping on this case. The last thing I want is everyone I know to be aware of her affair, or my knowledge of it the whole time. I'm literally checking the news websites 10 times a day. I'm not sure I can keep living like this. I try to be a rock for Olivia as I know she is taking this really hard. She rightfully blames herself for the whole fiasco, but I still love her and hate to see her hurting this much. Hopefully we can reach some kind of settlement before ever ending up in actual court.